Hello, and it's time for episode 9 of Yes, Your Grace. Time until Redovia comes. 0 weeks. So let's see what happens. There's an achievement calling Help the Redovians. So, cutscene! Right. It appears that we're late, Redovia. He's already managed to build up some defense. Oh, it appears we're late. Redovia has already managed to build up some defense. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We will make an advance on your mark. My mind's sharp. Weapons ready. Shields are tougher than any man's sword, Your Grace. Throw something at them and it will bounce right off. Your service, Your Grace. Our pikes can stop any charging enemy, Your Grace. Potions, magic, whatever you need, Your Grace. Getting ready, Your Grace. Can we walk anywhere? No. We won't call Atana unless it's necessary. Alrighty, I guess we'll start this, huh? I mean, what else could we do? Think of anything else? So yeah, let's get this party started. Alright. Operations? I was looking. We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. Suggest we make a reserve army. Reserve. You mentioned a reserve army? Right. We would get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Redovia's sudden mistakes, or to act upon nasty surprises they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? That's a good idea. Very well. Oh, I guess there's our reserve. Okay. Archers. So the archers are getting ready? Once the battle is started, the archers will be ready for command. Atana? What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise. Do it! This time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies, and in our time of doubt we need to remember that we are not here alone, but we won't need them today, for this is Davin, and we stand our ground. Aye! For the king! For Davin! Let's show them! We'll surprise them! Alright. Pikeman? Shields. Get ready, archers. Getting in position. Yo! Alrighty. You can help. I've trained them myself. Can I tell them how to? Alright, I guess I just have to tell more archers. Your Grace, prepare. You know what to do. Getting ready. We go again. Pew! We're ready, Your Grace. Knock! Show them what we've got. I'll let the rest know. Go! 80 to 12.7. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Hey! What's this? Your Grace, magic! The fog is obstructing our view. My witch! Say the word and we'll charge in there with spears, Your Grace. Plan to see who's attack. The fog is so thick it will fill my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One should rely on vision, but perhaps our senses would help. Unless there was a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, it's your choice, Your Grace. We must choose a unit to send out. Or let me know if we should wait this one out. Look good, Your Grace. We can always wait it out, but that doesn't seem like the best option. Let me think. My witch. Magic, Your Grace. I can try clearing it out, but it may take a while. Do your magic, Elena. Go. Do your magic. Can she fix it? Can't see. Oh, it's ending. Oh my word, how is that possible? You're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools! And I bet we won't get help from the wife-beating arcs. Cheers! Waiting orders! Grace, prepare! You know what to do, getting ready! Oh my word! Waiting orders, get ready! Just getting into position. Somehow I don't think we're gonna win this. They go! Blowing the horn. Oh! No? Fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bisons. Foul beasts are ravaging army. We need to hew together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy, Your Grace. And more men can die. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns. Those that can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with heavy enemy cavalry. We can use a beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send out, Your Grace? Never seen such beasts, Your Grace. I think there's a way to stop them, though. Hunt these monsters! Go, Valak. Do your best. Nothing less, Your Grace. Oh, charge! Does it matter? I mean, it made a bit of a difference. Where's Astana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Yeah, they're not coming. Archers! I mean, at least every time I call them, I get my archers back for a bit. But yeah. I don't think Ivo's coming. I think my daughter was right, and I'm guessing he murdered his father. That's my suspicion. Alright. Letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Yeah, Your Grace, that's not all. More magic. These are not fire arrows. It's magic. Creatures made of flames. Magical fog, monsters, and now more magic? Focusing on defense should be most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield can also be the key to the situation. Try a spell, nay? Who should we send out then? Shield unit. Defend your brothers! It's a tough one. Aye, aye, Your Grace. Oh. Oh, wow. That was a big jump. I mean, we lost a lot of troops there. Darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. Here we go. Few more archers again? Nothing. Something bad is coming. Great. This storm came out of nowhere. Rain, haha. Archers! And it did put out the fire. Last squad. This strike doesn't make sense. I mean, unless they're short on archers. Like, our arrows, not archers. But okay. Ooh, then I'll get rid of 43 of them. We can't last much longer, Your Grace, and there's no sign of Atana. The letter was right. What else is there? They just keep on coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. Give them all we've got. Farfetch, let's get them all. Ooh. This is not like good. Some kind of monstrous device? We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Let's show... Atana has abandoned us. Our strongest allies did not arrive. We have been lied to, but we will stand our ground. Give them all we've got. Davern forever! My order... Show them your spears. Ooh. Go. Give them hell! Show them all you've got. Ow. Is it, Your Grace? We gave them all we've got. We Can't take any more. Oh, well. That can't be good. The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. That was interesting. Very interesting. Magical avalanche out of nowhere? Okay. Eric, King of Davern, I thought justice would find you through Rodovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no explanation for this other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous, and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room, I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks. Collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large. We must call the King's Summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. It's hardly an end, Your Grace. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It will be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. We're lucky to win the battle. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know, we must really be in the gods' favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? I don't know yet. Grace, I've stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It's full of pans of every sort of size, shape, and color. I don't know who would have such an obsession with pans, but while searching through them, I found some gold. Okay. Grace, a small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. We prayed for his soul, and I blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for helping the king's men. Okay. Service, Your Grace. Oh. Often as you please, Your Grace. Peasants. Grace, things have gotten out of hand. They are taking the children. Jastic and Wasik are gone. She sent your men, Your Grace. We can't count on your support at all. What sort of king are you that doesn't care for his people? We're moving to another village. We have no choice, Your Grace. We need to protect our children. Sorry they couldn't help. Wish you a better life in another town. Great. Because we didn't get to that third town. Over here. Yeah, it's not good. Lady Lena. It's time for the wedding, isn't it? Keep my word, don't worry. There won't be any wedding. My son, he overdosed on oracle dust. I found him lying in his bed, all covered in spit, vomit, and blood. The poison is spreading like a plague. I don't know what to say. Everything was set up, everything ready. Just had to wait until the battle, didn't you? If I had prepared for the battle, it's possible there would not be no Davern at all. Perhaps. But your daughter would most likely have survived to marry my son. Now I have nothing left. I hope you will never have to live through your child's death. I'm sorry, Eric. I won't be able to support your kingdom anymore. I need to focus on myself. How would your son marrying my daughter make your son still be alive from the oracle dust? Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back and all my pats, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is the doing of some imp. Oh, I'm sure. Tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. The imp needs to be dealt with straight away. I'll send the witch to you. I think a magic spell will deal with that imp easily. The witch will know how to chase it away. Thank you, Your Grace. I suppose magic will do a better job than my onions. Your Grace! I went to milk a cow this morning. My surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say that her days are nearing to an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. Crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he's come from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Buy yourself a new cow. Muddies are practically untraceable. This gold will let you buy a new cow, or at least you can buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have the remedy to our problem. Poor Diddy will be replaced. Alright, and we'll send our general there to the last place. Hopefully we can find some food. Oh, dear. The chamber? What does our lady wife have to say? Darling? Be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated, and that he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced a war. We've won against Redovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He is Lucelia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry. You're pregnant. She definitely looks more pregnant than 14 weeks. Or 15 weeks at this point, was it? 15, 16, something like that. Still the second trimester. We must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Fine, I'll try not to think about this. But you have to promise me you will find a solution. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lucelia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wandout. Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I have just spoken to her, but in the letter, she seems so happy in Atana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? Need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. See you later, darling. Yeah? Maybe where the wool it would be that we need for the dress. Alright, go to the gardens. What do we got? Good stash, yes. Father? It turns out there will be no need for the wedding. Really? What happens? Yes, let's just say Lady Lena changed her mind. We won't need her alliance anymore. Thank you, Father. I don't know what changed your mind, but I'm really happy I can stay home. Me too, and I'm sorry I upset you before. It's all right, Father. I know recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, and with Luli gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be all right. I knew you could defeat the Rodovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. I guess because we had to talk to her twice. Oh, wool here. Can't pull the wool over our eyes. Wool to thread. Where would we find that? I think it would just be somewhere to click. Down here. Council chamber? Table, which is back to being just food. Donnie, you have... Okay. Alright, let's end this week. King's Summit. Oh.
Boy,
Welcome, and thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Redovia, but a new enemy has arisen. Ivo, King Tali's son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. Suppose you're asking us for soldiers? What would we be up against, do you know? Prior to the battle with Redovia, Tali's offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army. Apologies, I'm recording this at the end of the day. Whew. We expect that this is the army Ivo will bring against us. Bloody hell. Heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in position myself to match that. Supposing Corel aids Davern, you'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Pressus, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Davern can count on all of your help then? Not so fast. For starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready, and march this far. True. Even if we got right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Grevno just on time? Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple. You see, with all these Redovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here, won't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Redovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die of starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counteroffer. Help any Redovians that you come across and you will have my army. Redovians this, Redovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yales is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Let him go, you old fool. If the Redovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them marching to Yells, in my opinion. But what do I know? Look, Eric. I reckon it'll take Atana around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davern. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say, if I don't have any problems with the Redovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around if I hear that you are refusing to help people of Redovia, then you count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people's suffering? After all, didn't I already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Barrett, I thought you'd left. I was on my way, and then I ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age, you see. A marriage for an army? And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say, then? My only option, isn't it, Vered? Well, how about I let you consider a while? You want to take me up on my offer? Send a pigeon with an invitation. I will come back and we can take the next steps. Well, she's not going to be happy about this. Resources saved. Alright. Supplies, guys, click the plus sign in the resource section. When you've gathered enough supplies, it will make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you'll need 5 crates of supplies. Well, we put aside 30. Almost a crate. Okay, well, food's going to be an issue. At least we're not feeding the army. Yay. Alright, General. Race had encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me. with what they could. Some supplies and their words of gratitude. Ooh, I'll take the supplies. Hunter! I found and killed the wolves, Your Grace. They won't cause any more problems. Thank you. Grace, my oak tree is dead. Our people are mourning. The thunder hasn't stopped. Voilos keeps taking people away. We are all very scared. We might have to leave the woods and look for shelter elsewhere. It's a shame to see the king only helping his favorites. We have no choice but to move to a new kingdom. I couldn't possibly help everyone. I need to prioritize. The tree wasn't a priority. I'm sorry. Well, that's painful. Perhaps we should consider Vaird's offer more seriously. I'm sure Asalia would love to hear about this. The kings have asked for us to complete impossible tasks. And even if we complete some of them, their armies might not arrive on time. We need to find another way to get more men. But who can help us now? The lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all of their troops. Perhaps we can muster the villagers? Every hand counts. We helped them before. It's time for them to repay the favor. I don't think many peasants can read, though, so sending pigeons won't work. It's best to send agents and call for them directly, Your Grace. Oh, great. Send a peasant. Okay. Go away. I don't want your loans. Your Grace, in order to prepare for the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Equipment and castle reinforcements might prove vital. I've added a list of upgrades for you to check. You'll see those in your weekly summary. Peasant, Your Grace. My husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter, and he had an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. His antlers got tangled in his quiver, and he was pulled from his horse. He survived only because the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you could do to help us? Okay, this is definitely our last week, guys. I'm sorry. Oh. The court witch can help? Sure, go. Oh no, I don't have her. Oops. I could give the gold, but I feel... Sure, have some gold. For this much gold, I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. Isn't? Your Grace, my land has been plundered. I've been robbed by a horde of rampaging Radovians. No, Your Grace, rabbits. Serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. I'll send the hunter. Thank you, Your Grace. Those rabbits won't know what hit them. Grace, I am Paula Nee, a groundbreaking painter. Come to you with a special offer. I've always lived in Davern, so I've come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I put it on auction. I want to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known across all the nations, but I don't think I have to tell you that. You have a famous one of mine, the one of the Grey Mountains? Yes, of course, it's beautiful. Tell me, what do you have for me, Paulin? I have a painting of the Battle of Brianna. It is a somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running towards their enemy. In background, there's a waning moon, and a big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called Fire at the Waning Moon. But it just looks like a bunch of squares. It's an impressionist painting, Your Grace. I'm a pioneer of this bold, fantastic, brave art movement. How much did you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. I'm gonna say no. I thought you would appreciate my art, Your Grace. Oh well, it will go to the highest bidder then. Someone else will pay me way more for this anyway. Yeah. Guess it's fine. Oh, alright. Dear wife. Come here, my dear. Darling. Varid would like to marry Asalia. He is offering quite a big chunk of army in return. Ugh, really? What made him think that we would let Asalia marry him? We need a prince, not some old fart. He knows we are desperate for soldiers. There might be nothing left of Davern if we lose. Are you suggesting we should agree to it? No. I don't want to do it, but if we don't gather enough soldiers, Atana will raze this place to the ground along with all of us. They can't do that. Why don't we just flee? If we know we're going to lose, what's the point in trying? What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die? We've got to try. We still have some time to prepare. Hopefully other kings will agree to help us. What are we going to do, Eric? The gods have doomed us. We have no good fortune. Everything is just going horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish we were just peasants. Calm down. Everything is going to be fine. I will make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lie down. Fine, I'll try to fall asleep. Guess we'll talk to Asalia here. Father? King Varied asked for your hand. He told me he'd like to marry you. What? King Varied? But he's old. Like, really old. Father, you cannot make me marry him. All the people? Why would you pick him? Hey, hey, hey. I haven't picked anyone yet. I haven't agreed to his offer yet. I wanted to see what you think first. I'm not sure why. I knew you'd never want this. Of course I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I really hope we won't have to. Really? Okay. Map. There's all the villages. That's the cult of the trees. Gold for boots. Oh, these are all these people. That we have, you know, helped or not helped over the course. So it's all pain. It's all coming back to us. Oh dear. Oh dear. Allies. Noxie. Grego. Lurs. Not a lot of people we can invite. I guess we'll try Lurs. And we'll end this week. We can put another 30 supplies away. Oh my god, we have all these things to do. Ooh. Hot oil. You know what, we'll wait till we have... Yep, we'll let money come through. We'll slow down the enemies. Oh, yeah, we'll start with the most expensive one first, 70 gold. So we'll wait. Oh, we do have 100 troops again. Okay. Well, oops, save and continue. But that's actually the end of this episode. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time as we get ready for another battle. Oh my god. Bye, guys.